5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, start. The decisions will be of the most important character, and I think the House will agree with me in thinking that those decisions will have very important repercussions on the plan of work which this Constituent Assembly will have to adopt in framing the Constitution for the country. If that decision should, as it is feared, take the shape of anything like the division of India into two or more independent states, it may become necessary for this assembly to deviate from rigid conformity to the cabinet mission's plan. It is unnecessary for me to say now in what direction this deviation might become necessary. The nature of those deviations must necessarily depend upon the political decisions that are taken, but apart from such deviations, the number of subjects that have to be assigned to the center, their scope and content, the definition of a field of concurrent jurisdiction between the Union and the units, and the relations between the Union and the units as regards the exercise of legislative and administrative powers will all be matters which would require a fresh and thorough examination. This examination will, so far as I can visualize, have to be done in close collaboration between the Committee on Union Subjects and the two committees which are proposed to be set up in the course of the current session. One for the purpose of determining the principles of the Union Constitution, and the other for determining the principles of a model provincial constitution. These three committees will have to work in close collaboration, and it is necessary that before they enter into such collaboration, they must have before them the political decisions that will have been reached before them. Now, sir, taking all these facts into consideration, it is, I think, very necessary that the debate on the report of the Committee on Union Subject should be postponed beyond this session to the next session, and therefore it is that I am not placing before you any motion for taking this report into consideration today. There is one matter about which I think I must ask the permission of the House to approve of what this committee has done. In the original resolution appointing this committee, it was asked to submit its report before the 15th of April. As a matter of fact, the committee signed its report on the 17th of April. I do hope, sir, that the House will excuse this delay of 2 days. There is another matter which I might mention. This report should not be taken as the final report of the Committee on Union Subjects. I have already placed before you considerations which will necessitate the matter being reviewed and overhauled by the same committee in collaboration with other committees. There are matters, for instance, connected with Indian states which require perhaps more consideration than it was possible to give them during the time that this committee met between its appointment and today. The representatives of the states who wish to give us the benefit of their views, feel that there are some matters which require further investigation before they could finally commit themselves, and there are also other matters and certain questions connected with the subjects which have been listed in this report, about which greater consideration it is considered by certain members of the committee would be necessary. And apart from that, there is looming before us the political decision which will necessitate our overhauling the entire report if it comes to that. Therefore, sir, I request the permission of the House to let this committee submit a further report if it becomes necessary. With these words, I merely present the report of the committee to the House. Stop.